Good morning, my name's Tom with Holman RV. I'm going to be showing you your used Surveyor to you today, and we'll start over here on the passenger side. You would have outside speakers. Those speakers are water resistant, not waterproof, so do not spray directly into them or you may damage the speaker. Located here, you do have receptacles outside, and you can hook your antenna to or your TV to that, and it will be hooked to your onboard antenna and be able to get you reception outside. Next to that, you'll find your black tank flush, and we'll talk more about that when we get to the other side. But once you've dumped your black tank and it shows there's still something in it with the monitor, it means there's something stuck on the sensors. And we'll, like I say, talk about that when we get to the other side where the black tank and the gray tank release are. You do have entry door into your bedroom, and your storage is here with your hitch work and stabilizer in there as well. I do have your awning out. Your awning is shade control only, so do not leave it out in windy weather or stormy weather. The wind could catch it and take it right up on top. These arms are not strong enough to keep that from happening, and you cannot tie it down like you were able to tie down the old ones with the ratchet. On your roof, you have a solid membrane front to back, side to side, except for where things come up through it and penetrate the roof. All those areas have Dicor seal around it. Dicor is a brand name. They make a lot of things for campers. They make a sealant that's non-silicone. Do not use any silicone on that roof, or it will eat through the membrane. Up front, you have your tongue jack run by the battery. Behind that, you have your LP tanks. They're both full, and this green indicates that there's gas in the tank, and it's pointing to this tank. When this tank runs dry, this will turn red, and you'll know you're out of gas. Then you can switch over to this tank and switch the dial to the tank you're pulling off of. You'll be able to turn this tank off and take it and get it filled, and that way you will not run out of gas. Behind that's your deep cycle marine battery. You want to check the cells about every 4 to 5 months. Make sure water's staying over the plates. If it's at or below the plates, just add some distilled water. In the winter, you may want to take it out and put it on a trickle charger. It will keep the battery in good shape. We're coming around to the other side of your storage all the way through. You do have lights on your front of your camper. I just turned them off. Beside that, you have your onboard water fill, and if you are at a site that does not have city water, then you can fill that tank, and there's an onboard pump. That's the demand pump. When you turn the valves on, it will run, and when you turn the valves off, it will stop. The freshwater drain is down here, so if you want to drain that tank, which we've done because we winterized your unit, then you can do it at that point. As when you get to the campsite, you're going to level up on the low side tires. You're going to pull those tires up on blocks or levelers, and once it's level side to side, then you're going to level it forward and aft with your tongue jack. Once that's done, then you can lower your stabilizers on each corner of the unit, and lower the stabilizers down to where they touch the ground, and give it a little extra turn, and that way you'll be able to stabilize your unit. Do not try to jack with these. They're not jacks. So we come on around. You have cable and satellite hookup, as well as your city water connection. Your city water connection is a good idea to have pressure regulator to keep the pressure inside at 55 pounds. So beware of that. As you come down here, you do have your sewer outlet and your wastewater. And as I told you before, once you've dumped your black tank and it still shows there's something in it, that means that there's something stuck on the sensors. So you can hook a hose up to that black tank flush on the other side. Make sure your hose is in a dump and that the valve is open before you turn that water on, and that will flush out your black tank. So we come on around. Your furnace is located here, and your furnace exhaust. It's a good idea to get a screen to go over that to keep mud daubers and little varmints out. You do have low point drains here, and your galley, which is your sink, and that dump is there as well. Your water heater is gas or electric. In order to, it's been winterized, so we drained your tank. The electric button is located in the lower left hand corner. Turn it on, and that will activate the heating coils there. And then your gas, of course, is here. To light it off with gas, you simply press the button inside and it will light off. 30 amp service is here, and of course all that cord is yours. 25, usually 25 feet. You do have a rack on the back that lowers by removing the pins, and it will carry up to and nothing. As we come on around to your entry door, we'll go inside and do the same thing. You do have your awning extension is here for retraction. Your slide room operates with this button. LED lights on the awning. Your porch light, interior lights operate here. So we'll bring your awning in later after the walkthrough. So we come in, first thing on your right is your refrigerator. Your refrigerator is gas or electric. So when you turn it on, if you're plugged in, it's automatically going to go to electric. If you want to run it on gas, if you don't have electric hookup, then you'll push the gas button out, push this on. If this check light comes on, it did not find gas. So then you need to check and see if your gas is on. As long as the check light's out, it's running on gas. Press the gas button back in, it automatically goes back to electric because we're plugged in. You have a nice freezer area and nice size refrigerator. You do have your microwave, the light above your cooktop, as well as a fan for exhaust. And then to light your cooktop, you simply turn it to light, hit the sparker, and it will light off each burner. That'll light off the oven. You're going to turn it to pilot. Hold the pilot button in. 2/3 back. In the middle is your pilot, and you'll need to have a stick lighter to light that. You want to travel with the glass top down. A nice sink. Again, it's been winterized, so we cannot demonstrate that. Nice cabinets all around. Then your couch folds out into a bunk by pulling it up, and it's kind of like a futon, and then you can put it back up to have it as a couch. Your dinette, your dinette table has three posts that go on the floor, and then you put the dinette table on top of those posts, and those posts are located underneath your bed. You can put the tabletop down on these rails, and those rails will hold the tabletop up, where you can use the pillows on top to make a bed out here as well. Have your radio on, and you do have a remote for that and a remote for your TV. We come over to your furnace or your thermostat. I do have the furnace on. It's a little chilly here this morning, so you can turn it off by pressing the button. You can go up to fan and have an automatic high or low. Automatic is where I would leave it. That way the fan will turn off when it reaches the temperature you've put in. Cool, your AC will kick on when you lower it, the thermostat. It's a little cool out there this morning, so I don't think it's going to kick on. You go back to furnace and then the off position. So we come on around to the bathroom. You have a nice cabinet. We've already winterized. This will show you where you can turn your water pump on if you do not have city water. If you have city water, you do not turn that pump on. That's a water heater. This is the water pump. So that's the gas water heater button. The electric's outside. Your battery shows fully charged. Your fresh tank, of course, is empty, as well as your other tanks. Come on around. Your shower. Nice walk-in shower with its skylight. And then your toilet has, again, it's been winterized, and you see the antifreeze in it. To flush the toilet or to fill the bowl, you simply push the pedal down slightly until the bowl fills with water, and then after use, you'll press the pedal all the way down to flush the toilet. And you have a nice cabinet for towels. And so come on around to your bed. You have nice wardrobes on each side. Underneath your bed is nice storage, and the pipes I was talking about that for your dinette, and lights above the bed for reading. This pretty much takes care of the walkthrough on your unit. If you have any questions once you receive the unit and the DVD, or actually you're going to view it on YouTube, don't hesitate to give us a call. Ask any questions you like of any of us who does walkthroughs, and we'll be glad to answer them. We thank you for buying your unit from Holman, and happy camping.